I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22, but before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys, so jumping into these trading methods, we got some low budget methods to help you build your coins up. And make sure you guys follow on Twitch and join the Discord. Links are in the description. But the first thing we're to be looking at here is silver rare French players. Now, these are up in price a little bit, going for around 450 coins right now, as you can see. And the reason for that is we got a daily SBC that kind of made these guys rise. So you can see these are selling for about 450 each right now. So what we want to do is we want to try to pick these up for 300 coins or less. Now, your main focus when you're trying to pick these cards up is going to be bidding on them, just because silvers aren't really going to be getting listed all that often, and 300 is like their minimum price. So sniping isn't really going to be that effective. Your focus is going to be bidding here, and typically bidding is going to be relatively easy. You're going to win most cards for 300 coins here and be able to sell for 450. Now, it might not seem like a ton of profit, but selling at 450, you're only going to lose 23 on tax. So realistically, you're making, what is that, 127 coins on every card after tax. And as well, sometimes there's a glitch where you search and not everything pops up. Just search without a price and scroll through these cards, see if there's anything extra you can pick up. Sometimes it's just a little glitchy when you're searching, but play around with it. You'll be able to find more cards here. But yeah, if you just scroll ahead, you're going to be able to win most cards for 300. And this is going to be a method that is kind of the go-to anytime these silver cards are up in price. Now, you could mess around with like nations, rating, not rating, but like positions and stuff. For example, the Spanish rare silver center backs are ones that typically go up in price. If we take a look at these right now, these are currently selling for right around 800 coins, as you can see. So looks like 750 might be the price. So these will be able to sell for 750. So we want to pick these up again, 150 coins under what they go for. So 600 here. We want to mass bid on these for 600 coins a piece. So go through, start bidding on all these rare silver center backs, and then while you're waiting for those, that's when you can do your sniping. If you've bid on all the cards you can and you're just kind of waiting for them to expire, that's when you're going to sit here and snipe. Otherwise, I don't really think sniping's worth it. I think you should prioritize bidding 100% when it comes to this. And again, mess around. For example, let's go look at the SBC, find what's going to do the best, mess around with your filters and see what's going to work. So if we go to the SBC here and have a look real quick, I don't know which one it is, if I'm honest. So we'll get those. Now, let's have a look at these. So this is it. It's going to be 70 rated, and it requires 8 silver players. So I'd imagine all the defenders are going to do pretty well, and if there's wingers, they'll do all right. But defenders are probably going to be our go-to here. So if we went over to like English rare defenders, possibly, typically France and Spain are going to be your two best. But if I go English silver rare defender, let's see what we're working with here. So 400 there is the cheapest. So again, we may be able to sit here and win these guys for nice and cheap at 250 here. So that's another way you can mess around with it. And then even sometimes Germany does all right, but again, France and Spain are going to kind of be your go-tos here. So yeah, and you can see the defenders from France, 450 there with a lot less volume. Defenders from Spain, again, 450 here. Looks like the price. So find those positions that are going to do the best. And yeah, just mess around with your filter, because a lot of times, a lot of people will not really focus on position. And so say these Spanish silver rare defenders go for 550, as you can see right here. Let me actually pick that guy up there. That's 400. Let's say these go for 550. What a lot of people may do is they'll go and just check the price of silver rare Spanish cards when they're getting these. Oh, and I won that center back before the video as well. What they'll do is they'll go be like, oh, silver rare Spanish guys are 300 coins. They don't really go for anything. So that's just what they'll list their cards for. But we realize because of the SBC and the formation that the defenders are actually going to go for more. So that's a good way you can mess around with it. And you can also do this with bronze cards to a certain extent. If we take a look, these are all going like 400 coins a piece. Let me get rid of, let's just go like bronze rare French cards here. Are these over? So these look like they're going for about 250. So this is not really going to be great margins here, but you're going to be able to get these for about 150 basically anytime you want. But again, if the margins aren't big enough, then you can't really trade with these. You'd like these to be 300 coins a piece, so you can pick up at 150, sell for 300. That's kind of the idea there. So you want to have that 150 coin gap between the price you're buying at and the price you're selling at when you're doing these methods. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.